Bonjour Darling! Today I come back to you with the tag, the Unpopular book tag. I'll link the original video down below in the description box and let's get right into it because I thought it was an interesting way for you to learn to know me better. If I keep looking right there, it's because here are the questions. So, 1. A popular book or series that you didn't like. It will be easy. I have a few. First, Twilight, but I think that's an easy answer because here on BookTube a lot of people have reflected on Twilight and it's not as popular as it was before. But also all the Mortal Instruments series I didn't get. I didn't like the writing styles and all the forced love stories. I couldn't. And anything written by Sarah J. Maas, ACOTAR, Throne of Glass, all of that thing. I tried, I couldn't. But also Song of Ice and Fire. I just didn't click with Martin's style. Didn't work for me at all. 2. A popular book or series that everyone else seems to hate but you love. I am lost right there. I have tried to think about it, but I couldn't find an answer. Something that everyone hates but I love, I don't have. So I will just skip that question. 3. A love triangle where the main character ended up with the person you did not want them to end up with, or an OTP that you don't like. I think it's not a spoiler if I start talking about Twilight at this point. Everyone knows. Bella ending up with Edward was horrible in my opinion because he's like super abusive and spoiler about myself, I didn't want her to end up with Jacob either because he is abusive too. He forced himself on her with a kiss. He manipulated her, saying he was going to commit suicide for her to tell him she loved him and kiss him. So yeah, they were as abusive as each other. Jacob just didn't have enough time to show it. So yeah, I just wanted Bella to go tell all these guys, shut the fuck up, I'm living alone. I don't read a lot of love triangles, so I don't have another answer for that, except Bella should have ended up alone. She would have had it better. Yeah. A popular book genre that you hardly reach for. I'll say contemporary and romance on a broad scale. Like even fantasy romance I have a hard time with. I usually don't write it. I don't read it. Contemporary, I'm getting into it, especially since I started very recently reading Aristotle and Dante discover the secret of the universe, even though it's not really a contemporary because it's in the 80s if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's more like a recent historical fiction. 5. A popular or beloved character that you do not like. Any Sarah J. Maas character, any character from the Mortal Instruments, I just couldn't click. What else? Who else? A character that everyone loves that I hate. Oh yeah. In Vampire Diaries, Damon and his brother, same thing. I just couldn't. I hated them because they were both abusive in their own ways. 6. A popular author that you can't seem to get into. I will stop talking about Sarah J. Maas and I will talk about George R.R. Martin again. Martin's writing style is just not for me. How to explain that in a polite way? I think he loves his writing too much. He goes too far, it's too wordy, it's too stuck up for me. That's, at least, I'm not saying he's stuck up. It's just the feeling his writing gives me about him. And I can't get into it. 7. A popular book trope that you're tired of seeing. Love triangles. No, I'm not tired of seeing love triangles. I don't read them that much. No. The stalking is a proof of love and is cute. I can't anymore. Please stop that. Because even though I don't read a lot of romance, a few of the books I read have romance in them, and it seems to be something that is validated by a lot of authors, like that stalking is a proof of love and is cute. What the frick, people? Like, no. 8. A popular series that you have no interest in reading. I think I will go with The Raven Boys. A few of the YouTubers that I follow love The Raven Boys. The Raven Cycle or The Raven Boys? Well, The Raven Cycle. And the Grisha trilogy, I think they are linked, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm just not interested that much in that. There is no particular reason, it's just that the premises don't interest me at all. And 9, the saying goes, the book is always better than the movie, but what movie or TV show adaptation do you prefer more than the book? I think I dropped the Netflix show. It was on Netflix, the show for the Mortal Instruments later than the books, so it was better in my opinion. And Game of Thrones too, even though the books are not finished, but I went further into the series than I went into the books, so it was better in my opinion, even if I dropped in both cases the show in the end. So yeah, that was my unpopular opinion book tag. I hope you learned a few things about me and that you liked it. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, click on the blue thumb, click the notification bell to be notified of any of my new content. And don't forget to follow me on social media and on my website. Link down below. And as always, au revoir, darling.